This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Sway in the morning, Shade 45, Heather B. Turn them headphones up for Getting the Game right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love this segment right here. Getting the Game is for all the artists out there who are on the come up. And sometimes you fall victim to these industry politics, these doors, these walls, these haters that don't want to see you shine. We do Get in the Game. Heather B, I remember back in the 90s, man, when a young man by the name of Marshall came up here to the wake-up show. And then, the kid was searching for a break. So we brought him on a wake-up show and said, you know what, can you rhyme? And sure enough, he shredded the mics in 3 different places every time he came up and rapped on the show.
Wow.
He grew up to be Marshall Mathers, a.k.a. Slim Shady, a.k.a. Eminem. Fast forward, here we are again on Sway in the Morning, Shade 45, doing the same thing. The next great MCs all come through this show.
Yeah.
You never know when they're going to come, who they may be, but at some point they're going to arrive on this show.
Yeah.
Heather B, would you do the honors? Who do we have with us today, Heather B?
Today we have a young man. He said before he really sat down and got comfortable, I'm a little tired. It's okay.
It's all right.
It's all right. We give you
working hard.
He's been working hard. We give you that pass.
Yeah.
But the true test, as you always say, the litmus test comes here on Sway in the Morning. We like to welcome the one and only Bishop Nehru.
It's a Nehru. How do you say it correctly, man?
Nehru.
Yeah. Like the
King, Pharaoh?
The Pakistani and
the Indian Prime Minister.
The Indian Prime Minister. Is that where you got the name from?
Exactly.
Nehru.
Really?
Yeah.
What was about him that inspired you to
Well, it was pretty much the fact that he worked alongside Gandhi, and Gandhi being whoever having his issues with racism and towards blackness or whatever. I'm not sure if I could talk about that, but
you could talk about whatever you want on this show.
Okay.
However you want to say.
But Gandhi and the racism towards blacks, I felt like the next best person with the message that wasn't as tainted would be Nehru. And as I was learning more about him in global history, I was just finding out that even with religious views and certain things like that, there was connections. So I just thought that was dope.
Man, I think that's dope as hell.
Now, where are you from, though?
Rockland County, New York.
Okay, so that's not like New Rochelle.
Nah.
No, okay, that's what I thought. All right, Aunt. I Aunt myself. I was wrong.
You Aunt yourself. You put in a lot of work over the years, getting your name out there. You done unconventional means to get your name known, and it really started to pay off for you. Can you recollect? A lot of artists call up and they say, "Man, how do I get started?" And I always tell them, look at what your favorite artist did and emulate those steps. What did you do? What got you involved in pushing your own career forward?
I pretty much had like the old school, I wouldn't even say a hip hop approach. It was more of like a rock approach, like just having a garage band but solo. You know what I mean? It was like I was having a band by myself in my garage. I feel like if I was a kid in the 70s, I'd be the Super 8 camera kid in the front yard doing his own short films. So I just kind of translated that to music, to own do-it-yourself, and just did it,
How did you meet MF Doom? How did that happen?
I opened up for him. I had a show with him. I opened for him through Converse. It was him and Ghostface. And I met him after the show and before the show as well. But after the show is when he said that he wanted to work and everything, and that's how we tied up, working together and everything. So
yeah, that dude's legendary. So it took him after the show to say, I want to work with you. He wanted to make sure you wasn't whack. Is that what it was?
Maybe so. Maybe so.
All right, and then you've done a lot of work here, SOBs. You work with a lot of pillars in the hip hop community as well. That work in radio and different stations. And then Nas. How did the Nas connection happen?
I think he just heard the music, and it was kind of through Mass Appeal as well. And I was just meeting with them. They had the connection with Nas, and I told them I was a fan, and they played Nas' music. Nas liked it, and he wanted to meet up.
Let's call Nas right now, Heather B. You want to call
Yeah,
Nas?
let's call Nas. And I was gonna make the comment too, Sway. You seem so young, and Sway's always speaking out against how a lot of young artists come up here and they don't know the history of hip hop. And I just find it fascinating that MF Doom you're familiar with, Ghostface you're familiar with, Nas you were a fan and familiar with. How is it that you had so much history prior to getting in the game?
I mean, yeah, that it wasn't even just. It's like it's not even just hip hop. It's just music as a whole has been around for a very long time with my family. You know, like my grandfather has still to this day, and he's deceased or whatever, but he's still, my grandmother still left all of his like jazz and VHSs all around the house. So as a kid, I would just see that. You know what I mean? Everywhere, like VHSs all around and vinyls all around and cassettes. So it was just, music was always kind of intriguing. I always kind of dug into it, found different things, and a lot of my relatives are into different genres. So it's like different influences from different places, you know?
I love hearing that.
Bishop Nehru is here. We're going to play Means the Most. And then we're going to have you guys, the citizens, call in and say we should put them in the game or sit them on the bench. What does Means the Most mean? What is it about?
Mean the Most was a song that I wrote I wrote about a time in high school, and I was crushing on this girl, and you know, typical high school stuff. And funny story, after that song came out, she heard it on the radio, and she hit me up, texted me like, "Yo, I just heard your song on the radio." And I was like, that's synchronistic. Yeah, but she don't even know it's about her still to this day. So,
oh, she doesn't know? What's her name again?
Nah.
Might as well say it now, you know. We can help you seal the deal right now. Okay. Bishop Nehru, let us know if he should put him in the game or sit him on the bench. 888-742-3345. Hold up, man. Means a lot. That's the name of the song. Means the most. I'm sorry. That's the name of the song. Martin is in Dallas. Put him in the game or sit him on the bench. What do you think?
Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning, by the way.
Hey.
How you doing?
Yeah, it's something different. I dig it. You should put him in the game, man. That shit it's good.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Jay in Ohio, put him in the game or sit him on the bench?
Put him in the game.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Okay.
That's two, coach. You got to put me in.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we got, you know, right. We got to get up to 10. All right. JR in Missouri, put him in the game or sit him on the bench?
Put him in the game, and also that was a tight ass freestyle too.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
freestyle was sick.
Thank you.
That was sick. Yeah, man. A lot of dudes come up here and choke up. We got Dave in Houston. Put him in the game or sit him on the bench?
There is no doubt that he should definitely be in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Jordan in New York. Bishop Nehru, put him in the game or sit him on the bench?
Oh man, put him in the game, man.
Damn.
Put him in the game.
Okay, there you go. We got 5 straight, man. That's rare here.
That's the dope.
With this audience is all around the world. It ain't just New York City. I just was stunting, showing you the different states and whatnot. We're gonna play another song, and then have the citizens call in. Which song would you think? Which song you think it'd be?
Let's do Caskets.
Caskets. Okay, Caskets. What's that about?
Caskets is that's a track me and Doom did. We went back and forth on it.
Okay.
You know, it's just like real straight raw. You know, that old school, like before there was hooks and rappers was just going. You know.
Yeah.
It's that.
MF
It's
Doom.
that straight rawness.
Here it is. Caskets. 888-742-3345. Caskets. Bishop Nehru. MF Doom. 888-742.
That version was like the weird version though. That was like a I don't even know how. You guys must have hacked like my computer or something. That was like a unreleased version.
Man, we like with the NSA, bro. We be watching your every move, okay? We know what's going on, man. I even know the girl's name. I went into your cell phone records. Robert is in Colorado. Good morning, Rob. How you doing?
Morning, how you doing, Sway?
Doing all right, man. I like this kid. What do you think? Put him in the game or sit him on the bench?
Oh, put him in the game. He's about to own the game pretty soon.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Is it Taha or Taha?
Taha.
Taha in Canada. What do you think? Put him in the game or sit him on the bench?
For sure. Put him in the game, man.
You like him, right?
Yes.
All right. Joe in North Carolina. Put him in the game or sit him on the bench?
Put him in the game.
All right, Joe. Thank you. D in Chicago. Put him in the game or sit him on the bench?
Bench him.
Bench him? Why you say bench him?
Woo.
I mean, the kid is pretty sick or whatever, but I mean, he got a little bit growth in him, man. I mean, we used to do a lot of different music here. That ain't our music. We ain't rocking with that.
Okay. All right. AJ, thanks for your call. AJ in Texas, put him in the game or sit him on the bench?
Put him in the game.
Okay. What do you like about him, AJ?
It brings me back to the old school hip hop. We missing that. We need that back. And it's coming from a young man as 18. Put this young man in the game.
All right. I think.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, AJ.
Thank you.
Damn, man, you about to get some cougar coochie. The way she sound. The way she sound. I mean, damn.
Dude,
know what?
Cougars are a plus.
Yeah. Right.
You like older women?
I do. Ever since a kid. Since like a little. Well, I know I'm still a kid, but a little kid.
You
like,
just something about older women.
It was just weird. Like I was like probably like 8, looking at like 23, 24-year-olds.
Damn.
You know.
Yeah.
I know I'm not the only guy that.
Yeah.
You can vouch that, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I don't know about at 8 though, dog.
Yeah, what was your mind thinking about at 8 when you saw a 23-year-old girl, woman?
It's just different. I don't know, man. It wasn't even like sexual. It was just like, I don't know.
Wasn't even
I
sexual.
want a girlfriend, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that. Yeah. Okay.
He a piece of work.
Yeah, he's something else, man. I didn't necessarily link with him on that, but I'll rock with him on that.
But you rock with
him. Yeah. I liked older women in my day. You know, I get it. All right. Heather B, you got the tally up here?
Yeah, I got to tally it up. Man, Sway, the citizens have voted. They say put him in the game. Means the Most is the song that got a clean sweep. Clean sweep across the board for Means the Most. I was feeling both of them, but it seems like Means the Most just took a clean sweep.
You know what it is? You're one of the future. You're one of the people I consider the future of rap. You know, and I appreciate that you appreciate the history. I mean, even when I'm a history culture vulture, so even when I came into the game of hip hop and as a beat boy and as a writer and all that, I knew those who came before me, and I think that's always going to give you an advantage because it seemed like you study rap, like you understand styles, and that's going to keep you innovative, man. And you smart. I don't know if you're reading. I don't know what you're doing.
Read all the time.
You read all the time?
Yeah.
What's the book you're reading right now?
The Stellar Man, John Barnes. Reading that right now.
I love you. Like, I mean, not on some older woman kind of thing.
You know what you think about older women.
Shut up, Sway. But I just think it's so nice. Your energy and your spirit, and what you're very well spoken, and you're serious about your craft. Congratulations with everything, Bishop Nehru. I wish you the best. I really do.
You know, I want to introduce you to another guy that I think was a child prodigy, talented at a young age. He's walking in right now. Tyler James Williams. He's here. This is Bishop Nehru, man. And talented young guy such as yourself. Absolutely. You know, precocious, advanced in the game. He's an MC such as yourself. Yeah. You know. Man. And I just want to make that moment happen for you too. Man.
That's dope. That's dope.
Any
I
advice
that.
Absolutely. Any advice you could give Bishop Nehru just being young, coming up in this craft?
Just stay dedicated to the work. You know, don't get caught up in all this BS that is the industry at this point. People love good content. Just keep making good content. At the end of the day, that's what always survives. That's it. So many people forget that. It's annoying.
And this dude should know, man. He's on one of the hottest shows in the game right now, on The Walking Dead.
Yeah, man.
Killing the game right now, boy. Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, Bishop. Thanks for coming through.
No doubt.
Come back anytime, man. And when the next project coming?
Soon.
Yeah,
real soon.
Nas,
I'm working on a bunch of stuff.
Producing it?
Yeah. Nas is executive producing it. I'm probably gonna end up doing all the beats though, and I hope some producers come through. You know what I mean? We'll probably get that, but I just want to focus on producing it as well. I want to get as many as my beats out as I can, and
maybe you could maybe Tyler get one of your beats, man. Give it to him for free.
Maybe, man.
I got a bunch of beats.
He be spitting, dog.
Why not?
I got a bunch of them.
Okay, all right. We'll make that happen.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.